know the sound of Kilokwe? I almost said Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
What's the name of this animal? Dinosaur.
How do they know what dinosaurs sound like?
Yes.
Apparently.
It's like came to do geography tests. What are you calling it?
I have an idea of how people know how they name them, but what do you guys think?
Yeah, how to train your dragon hand bike. You see this Dami? You are vibing. You see anybody that is bearing Dami in it? There's a certain frequency.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye bye.
What's your next question?
How do we
Sound
know
of dinosaurs.
How do we know how dinosaurs sounded?
Who even came up with the name?
Who came up with the name?
Like what made them think, oh wow, we'll call it a dinosaur? Did you see the name somewhere?
How do we know how dinosaurs sounded? Is that how the question should be?
Yeah.
Or how do we know dinosaurs sounded?
Right now we know how they sound because we heard them. The people that came up with it, how do you know that's what they sound?
I have an idea. I know how they came up with it. I also know what you guys think. What do you think? How do you think? Think about it.
I think because of but then I don't want that to be based on the fact that because they were big. Do you understand? It does not matter. You know the way elephants is big now and they sound that like it sounds very thick. Like that. So like I don't know, maybe just came up with that wow, this is a wild species and
Species.
Well, school. This is a wild species.
No, school. Please speak up louder.
And it's big.
Okay.
I guess.
What do you think?
Dami.
What do you guys think? Dami, what do you think? Lamide, what do you think? Ida, what do you think?
For all you know, they could have been sounding like.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't want
So,
to have been one tiny sound.
I feel like they analyzed the.
How? Analyze their moves.
Let me land now. I never even finish sentence.
Calm down. She won't attack you.
I feel like they analyzed the structure of their
Lungs.
their lungs,
Vocal.
their airways.
So that one Dami outside will come out.
The airways of what exactly?
When you whistle,
The
pitch of your whistle determines how wide you are.
tiny.
Determines how you are closing the voice. I said the voice. You are closing the
Airway.
airway. Yeah, that's why if you're playing the recorder, the more notes you cover. So yeah.
So
I feel like they analyzed their.
I didn't know that. Wait, so you don't understand. Wait, your lungs, the air
How
is
do they
going.
discover dinosaurs?
They are fossils now. They are bones.
So how did they figure that out from their bones?
You can analyze
From lungs.
You can analyze their skeletal structure.
That's deep.
People that did this thing, they sat down with it.
Wait, what?
They sat down with
I
it.
think you should come and sit down here.
Why?
They need to be saying all this your face and everything you're doing.
Said divine inspiration. That's how they got it.
Well, I think that's how. I mean, I can look it up just to be sure, but I think that's how they. I mean, that seems like a logical way. So from what I'm saying, dinosaurs do not have vocal cords. Vocal cords? Is that the word? Okay. Just so that if it's spelled wrong in my mouth. So dinosaurs do not have vocal cords.
Did not. They are all dead.
Or are they? It's very, thinking of life, it's very interesting now. I'm very, first of all, when you think of life, it humbles you, but it also makes you very interested because I'm like, there's so much to life that we didn't even have a sliver of an idea of. All this life we're living is biash compared to what we is. Because think about it, there's a timeline before humanity, and there will be a timeline after humanity. Just imagine it. When we go to heaven, we don't even have an idea of what that would be like. Just from there, that's another timeline. That's just, I don't know, man. It's interesting. Because it makes you wonder the other planets, the other galaxies, the other solar system, the other. We're not that important, but we're very important. That's
But when God created all the solar planets, it's quite young.
The questions that we were asking him to see.
I just call him
to answer questions.
Oh God.
He go to answer. I must be bad for him because he go to answer.
He no be man, so no think I'm saying go tired.
He no go tired, but he go tired. Because I'm going to ask for kind of questions. But he no go tired answer.
Okay, so the flashpoints.
Dami said they said a meteorite attacked the earth and they died. I heard that too. A meteorite attacked the earth.
So that was before humanity.
When it crashed on the earth, the resulting smoke
killed all of them.
Covered the sky.
The earth.
So there was no penetration of the sun.
Oh.
So obviously without sun, life would die.
Oh.
That's what I read. So whoever survived the meteorites would probably not survive.
So where do meteorites come from?
Space.
Who vomit? Who you? Where do you come from? Who born it?
I don't know.
What is a meteorite?
The meteorites that crashed on Earth today, do we know where we don't know where they come from. It's from space. It's often because meteorites, it's almost like meteorites are like corpses of planets.
Pieces.
Pieces.
Just falling.
Dinosaurs, man. Yeah, a meteorite is a solid piece of debris from an object such as a comet, asteroid, or meteorite that originates in outer space and survives its passage through the atmosphere to reach the surface of the planet or so much life they even know about. They even know about all the life on Earth. Surface of our solar system. Surface of.
Like, go to just help me take pics of what everything look like. Send it to me, airdrop it to me. Just take pics. We just be taking pics.
Is it an airdrop?
So I can understand.
Do you think alternate realities exist?
You see, now that I was gonna go there. I wanted to ask a question like that, but I didn't want to because you said that I watch too many scientific
question.
Can you now? I want too much fly.
You think alternate realities exist?
But then,
first of all, did you understand what alternate realities are?
yes.
Do you understand what alternate realities are?
Why would you ask me that?
Wait, tell me.
Alternate realities
Yeah,
are multiple realities. Like, we are in this reality right now.
But I thought you were going to say alternate realities are alternate realities exist.
You just repeated the same thing.
No, she was moving now.
What does it last time?
You said alternate realities.
I know what they are from watching movies, but I don't really know about them.
Like, we're in this reality now, and there's a whole different reality that I think reality that you're not aware of. Now, I want to think that is why we have deja vus. But then, because you have deja vus now, what is the meaning of a deja vu? Deja vu is like
Alternate realities.
it's something that this thing has happened before. You're not thinking, what if it happened in another reality?
Or what if it actually happened to you? For the occasion just wasn't monumental enough for it to record it in your brain. You just the combination of different factors that feel very similar. This guy gave me watch flash there.
What you watch flash? It's one L2, L3. So let me say it now. They vibrate. It's recording. They vibrate in. There are multiple earths. They vibrate in different frequencies that they are not able to touch and see each other, but they exist in the same environment. But they vibrate in different frequencies that we cannot see each other. So you get, so that's why there's L1, L2, L13, L34. People in it, you can't see physically, can't touch physically, your eyes can't see.
So you believe that
Different theories.
So you believe that if there are alternate realities, there's another you in another sentient.
Yes. There's another me. Another me can be a carpenter. The me can be a billionaire. It's just, everybody is different. You can't have the same. Nobody will be the same.
But what would bring about?
The me can be a baby right now.
But what would bring about? What would make it? It's almost like, what's the point? Like, what's the genesis of there being more realities than one? A parallel alternate reality is a parallel universe, also known as a parallel dimension. Speaking of dimensions, hey,
you'll get there.
You've already started making my head
deep.
Working. Alternate universe or alternate reality is a hypothetical, self-contained plane of existence, coexisting with one's own. The sum of all potential parallel universes that constitutes reality is often called a multiverse. I wish there was a physicist. I was listening to a physicist the other day explaining dimensions in different levels.
That's what. Imagine now if this Earth. Why am I saying Earth? This Earth that we're in right now. Imagine if you could tap into the same vibration, the same frequency as another Earth. So you open a dimension that allows you to travel through.
As in like that flash vibration.
Yes, you get what. So don't take it
like that.
until So imagine she's talking to you. Amma is talking to you.
I think even traveling through.
Let our bigger stop. It's allowed.
Okay. Even traveling through. Let's forget. Let's not even go to reality here. Yeah. Even traveling through.
This guy just a top flash.
Who?
Dami. Have you watched the end of Flash?
Let me read the comments first. Dami said, same Earth, different dimensions. Dami said, alternate realities, the movie Us, Stranger Things, then the weird happenings in the world. Dami said, different dimensions, different realities. I feel like different dimensions will be different on different realities. Especially because, just from what we understand, we know that dimensions are broken into, for what we know for sure. We know dimensions are broken into one dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension. There's talk of a 4th dimension. There's also talk of these 3 dimensions being actually 1 dimension. But with 1 dimension being a line, 2 dimension being a plane.
Like a game, yeah.
And then 3 dimensions. So okay, I feel like easier to think about it would be think about it then as 1 dimension. If you think back to math when we did graphs. So if you have an x and a y axis, the x axis is 1 dimension, the y axis is another dimension. So on their own.
Physics? I'm confused.
So wait.
Okay,
for
I'm actually glad you're confused.
2 dimensions. Let me say for example now. If you
why is my confusion?
maybe this.
Because
These
then
are
you can understand it now. Because you can find ways to explain it.
This thing will be 2 dimensions. You know why it won't be? It won't be.
No.
Because it's line.
No.
Why?
Because I can measure it with 3 planes. I can measure it with 3 dimensions. That's like, okay, remember math when we had graphs, Abby? X-axis, Y-axis. And then you plot your points and whatever. X-axis on its own is a dimension. Picture it, X-axis is like, I say X-axis. X-axis is 1 line, I mean. If you want to plot any point on that line, you can only use 1 unit of measurement. Let's say you break that line up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so how many? You can only use 1 unit of measurement to measure on that axis. That's 1 dimension. So when you bring another one into, so you have X and Y, it's 2 dimensions because you can then plot things in here using 1 and 2.
This is why I don't know maths.
Do you feel me?
No, but like, do you know why I can? Because we've done something like this in art class before. they relate things like this to art.
Okay. What? I finished. I thought you were saying something.
No. This is what this is. That's why I can.
Okay. Ah, you know what?
What? Scissors.
This is a line. Imagine, forget this is a pair of scissors. This is a line. Let's say this is x-axis or y, whichever one. Shine axis, it's one line. If you're measuring any points, if I break this up into 1 centimeter, 6 centimeter, blah 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 blah. If I'm measuring any points on this line, I can only measure with one dimension, which is the unit of the line.
Okay.
Whether the location of the line or the length of the line or whatever. Yeah, I can only use 1 unit. So that means this is 1 dimension. But if I introduce another axis to this, like this, now this is 2. So let's say this is, like, if this was more of a right angle, this would be x, this would be y. So if I was meant to measure anything here, I would use units from here and here. So that would make it 2-dimension. You get?
I get.
So if I was now to introduce a third plane that were all right angle to each other, like this. Like this. Now it's 3 dimensions. So if I was to put it to us in our physical world, a line on a piece of paper is 1 dimension because you can only measure it on that axis. But a square will be 2 dimensions because I'm using different axes. I can use different axes or different units to measure it. But this or us will be 3-dimensional. Our physical will be 3-dimensional because we're not just measuring in layman terms length and breadth, we're also measuring with depth or distance. You get? Yeah. At least that's what I understand from dimensions. So now the talk is there a 4th dimension? Because technically, if to make up those
If there's a third, there can be a 4th.
or can there?
Yes.
Or can there? Because if the way I could measure
How are you looking at the right angle from? What if it's not leaning on anything and then some, like another one can be on the other side?
Yeah, but how? Let me show pencils.
Bring their pencils. Where is that?
By using it. I should add pencils because if you can make every plane at the right angle with each other, if you can make 3 planes at the right angle with each other, you can't make 4 at the right angle with each other. You know what? Okay, perfect. Now I just want to talk physics class.
So if you can do this, why can't you do this?
Okay, perfect.
Why
Okay.
can't you do that?
But they're not at right angle.
I'm also dragging an idea.
Okay, you can do this
You
one.
just gotta open your eyes and
You can
understand.
do this one.
It's giving me to where they go.
These are right angles with each other. Then if I do something like I can't do this because even though this is a right angle with this is 180. You get, so I can't even make it like this and either way. I have to make it something like this.
Wow, why?
Because they all have to be at 90 degrees to each other.
So they all have to like be on one side.
If I was to look at this relation to this, it has to be at 90 degrees. If I was to include this also has to be at 90 degrees with both.
They can't see what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Cards aren't the best things to use if you have like sticks or pencils. But anyway, the point is that we can make 4 planes at 90 degrees to each other. But then, even though we can be like, okay, there's around 4 dimensions, can we then also say that the fact that we can't physically make 4 planes at 90 degrees to each other just means we just haven't discovered it yet.
God is the 4th.
Say God is the 4th.
Period.
But they say, but they say that.
Yeah, come on. You are going to say more physics talk.
No,
we
but
have not.
I'm not even saying. I'm saying normal. I'm saying I've not used any physics term.
What
Not even any physics term.
90 degrees and
But now they say that what make it 4 dimensions is if you now bring time into it. So if we can admit that we live in a 3-dimensional world, so our existence is 3-dimensional. Yeah. So us measuring, if you're measuring you moving from here to down the road, They are measuring it three-dimensionally.
Mm.
Yeah. What if you now include time as the fourth unit of measurement? So you're not just moving in your perceived distance, you're now moving through time. Which then brings in the idea of time travel. Where you can find a way to move out of to take another path. Because us living our lives like regularly, that's one path through time, maybe. But then time travel would be you moving outside that path.
It's like you'll be moving to a place that there's no time, no kidney, but you're going.
No, there is time, but it's just a different way of measurement. So this is how you will live, this is how you will be born, this is how you will die. This is the regular plane of our existence, of our reality, moving through time. So time travel would be, instead of me moving like this, I'm now doing this. Which wouldn't mean that this is a longer route. It just means that time will be perceived differently. So me moving like this could take me, by how we perceive time, moving like this will maybe take me months. But according to this plane, it could be 5 minutes. That's a theory, that's all. So is time travel possible? Do you think time travel is possible?
Because I watched this new Korean movie that just ended, this show. Yeah. The guy was supposed to travel back to his own time. In the normal world, yeah, it took like days, but to him it took 10 years to go back to the place.
Yeah, that's where the idea came from. Even with alternate realities, there's also the question if our laws of physics would apply or still exist in alternate realities. But there's a theory that they exist, but they just manifest differently. Like, for example, time. The way we measure time now may be different from how they measure time. Or the way our physical elements appear here is manifest differently in other realities. But
Dami said, but they're changing anything.
I was even about to read comments because I just Dami says exactly that in deja vu stories. It has happened to me several times and that's surreal. The sensation of falling in your sleep, then you wake up catching yourself. Corey, don't even get me started with dreams. Don't even let me.
We entered there. Oh, what? Today go long, eh? It go long.
Dami says, but then changing anything in the timeline would have ripple effects. I mean that's just common sense, because if you say to ourselves, we want to go back.
Ripple you to change everything that's like, let me say that I go back in time now. That time that I was wearing Korean Jurak, I didn't pick it up. It will have a tiny difference.
Okay, it's almost like now you know what a ripple is, Abby. If you go to the stream, or if you even have a buckets of water, you just touch it. You see how the waves have a ripple effect, ripples. Yeah. So the same way you would admit that you're here today because of certain decisions you made, or decisions that other people made. But just you're here today based on a series of events. So if you go back in time and change one, no matter how minute, you could potentially have an effect down the line. So
let me now give an example like this now. The way I pick Korean Jurak from that place. Now like this, I go back in time. I don't take it. Something happens different. Like I'm already aware of the time I'm in now. So I go back in time. This did not happen in that time. I now go back again. I now took the thing.
You have watched the flash.
Yeah.
Or okay, so just for you to understand. Imagine if you go back in time to an hour ago. I put on my for some reason I'm like, you know what, I feel like when there's something I put on my story, so I won't be able to go like blah 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 blah. So us not going live, you would probably still be at work, Abby. She will still be with you at work. So that's literally a different timeline. We've already changed things and have an effect down the line. I'll probably be at home and be like, okay, maybe I should work on something. I'm starting to work on something. I won't be here like I am today. Me working on something, or maybe something could cause something to happen, or it could cause I could even have an accident and maybe I could cut myself. That's so. If I go back in time and change, this won't be happening.
If you go back in time, it's not even about like changing objects or doing something. It just by merely saying that you travel back in time changes everything. Just like I can travel back in time now. Already this time is aware that I'm going back in time. But that back in time that I'm going to, Korede does not know. It's not to Korede, I went back in time. We didn't have passed all this thing. It will change the timeline. It will change the way, because the way we react, the way we see things will be different from the way he's seeing things now. She'll get.
Get. Who they will get to?
Okay. Dami says, Corey, they don't have time, but all these things they scary, but or is it? I mean, let me stop it, bro. Dami says, true, Dami. That's why alternate realities will have different results as changes are made.
The King Monarch. The 10 years stuff I was talking about. You should watch it. Everybody has been hearing from Korea now. This one is different.
Have you ever experienced when you're in a crowded place?
Crowded place?
Yes. And you're trying to call somebody. You're seeing them from afar. You're like, oh, I wish I could just call this guy.
Keep staring at them.
And then he just turns and looks at you. Have you ever experienced that before?
Mama has experienced it before.
Even in church, sometimes I try so hard not to text Corey or something, but if you keep looking at somebody, they will turn.
Yes.
I just feel like, even if they're not trying to call you, say, when somebody's staring at
me, I will feel somebody staring at
their eyes. You can
all of a sudden, I'll just notice.
all of a sudden, you try to catch them.
What do you think you're feeling?
I don't know what it is. I'm feeling their eyes.
See them feeling their eyes.
Don't you think that would be actively generate energy?
Energy, that's what I was going to say now.
People want to carry this energy now.
Something that will torture your body, just turn it on your head. Oh, me.
If you say to a Christian, the aliens exist, the UFOs exist, and how aliens can
Aliens.
you
Area 31.
get what I'm saying? But if I say, okay, define an alien for me, define an alien for me?
It could be anything.
So personal.
It does not necessarily have to look like what we see in TV.
Okay.
All those small green things.
Think of it like this: we use aliens in our present. For example, if you're in the US, you're an alien. If you're in the US, you're not a US citizen. You're an alien. So then you could be a documented alien or an undocumented alien. So if we understand that, does the core definition of an alien just somebody that is not of that place?
It should be. We should not describe them as.
So if you take them outside, whether green people or machines or whatever, take them outside that realm and just think of them as people that are not of this earth.
Yes.
So
on another earth, we might be aliens to them. That's not on another earth, another planet.
Forget another earth.
Aliens there.
Forget another earth. Then what are angels?
Angels are aliens.
Angels
are aliens.
Angels are aliens.
They are not of this world.
They are not of this world.
They are different. So they don't alien Baba.
It's not even sports.
God knows what I'm talking about.
Because God gave them the knowledge. So now you're going to call angels aliens.
What's wrong with that?
Do you know why she's saying this? Do you know why? That's what I was saying now. Wait, she has this image of what an alien is. Yes, you do.
But
you see aliens as this maybe like these green little evil things.
No, I'm not. I just said aliens could be anything else.
Yes, they could be big, safe for what's you know.
So why can't angels be aliens?
Because angels are angels.
Alright.
You're Ori, but Ori can also be a human being. By definition, you're a human being.
Yes.
So by definition, why can't an angel be an alien? Let me read comments. Okay. Father's laughing.
Wonder what an angel looks like. Wonder what an angel looks like.
I mean, the Bible describes them.
Well, I mean, like that face. Like, what do you like? They don't look like human being. Like,
Or do they?
do you know?
But the Bible describes them that angels that, obviously, the Bible describes angels that have wings.
Mm-hmm.
Some have 4, some have 2. Depends on whether you're cherubim or.
Or saffron brain.
Aye. But even
Seraphim.
we also understand that angels have levels. The same way you can understand that Lucifer was
Standard
the top
now.
angel.
Come on.
Lucifer was music. Personified.
Big guy now.
But
Now you fuck off.
So we have an idea of what angels, and then we could also say that they could have similar features to us because the Bible also makes us understand that at a point the angels were on earth.
They visited.
And they reproduced with human beings.
So the feet, legs, eyes. Yeah.
So they could just. So I feel like what's fun. I don't say I've seen an angel before. But I've
Wait,
seen an
Angels probably
Wait, is it not the
magnificent. That kind of stuff.
In what way?
Give me.
In what way?
Give me.
They look like humans, but they have wings. Magnificent is a human being with wings. That's why I said they probably look like magnificent.
I believe I've seen an angel before.
You have seen
Oh, I'm seeing deaders.
from where?
He said from where?
Which one?
Angels. Wait. Angels.
I'm serious.
In your dream. You saw a vision.
In my dream, yeah.
What is
But
this?
then they
My
don't
head.
get into
My
that.
head is. Pow, pow, pow. Look. Angels reproduce with aliens. Human beings.
At a point, yeah.
Oh, are those the ones that have 6
I've
fingers?
seen a movie.
Are those those children that have 6 fingers?
No, I saw a movie that says something
Hey.
about
That could be anything,
reproducing
that-
with humans.
That's just genetic.
You
That's
saw
just
it?
evolution.
I can't remember what this movie that was.
What?
That's
That movie
Or
of what?
A show or something.
That what?
Angels.
Eh?
Angels.
They came down.
I don't know if they came down. The child did and got human beings pregnant.
Yeah, I think it's in the Bible now.
Whether it's in the Bible, I should not have read something like that before.
I feel like it's in the Bible.
Oh yeah. They gave birth to giants. Actually, I said that. Hey, something
I know I've
related
read
to
something
giants.
Angels
Yeah.
giving birth to.
Actually, I know that it's something related to giants.
That's why I know that angels are big.
Big.
Couple of people that I've never seen, don't even get. I know I've seen an angel before, but I don't even get into that.
Wait.
Get
But they are
into it,
big.
now. I'm curious.
So for them, wow, for them to
Please
make a
pass me
giant.
the percent chips while he tells us
I'm not saying anything now.
the story.
But why do
There's no
giants?
story.
Giants
Yeah,
don't
you know
exist
what
anymore.
tell me.
The giants don't exist.
What you
They do.
No, not
Or
anymore.
had the
They do right now.
And we can talk about it after.
They do right now.
I mean, giants, I feel like giants exist. I mean, technically, I can classify the world very similar to giants in relation to us. I just don't feel like they exist in the same way because of evolution.
Say that to me again.
I just don't believe giants exist in the same way because of evolution.
You don't believe they exist in the same way because of evolution.
Like, they're not as big as they were back in the day.
Or they
Oh.
probably
Like
didn't
Goliath.
look like they
Mm.
looked.
The same way
But
animals
some giants are
evolved today.
ugly. Oh. God
Have you
forbid.
seen one before?
You don't know that giant man in Nigeria.
Yeah, that's why I said technically, I
Have you
said
seen
the world.
his face?
People that have
Even if, when you check world records, people that are giants like that, they don't have,
Yeah.
they don't look normal. Like, well, let me not say they don't look normal, but they don't.
I guess.
You get what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say? Yeah.
But yeah,
No, I don't.
I know that they're huge. I know that for a fact. And they're huge. I say huge. I so enter this door, you have to be kind of.
Try them. Hey, no, them say
Even
that.
that one
What?
can't.
Stop.
If you want to
I don't-
Before I say rubbish, stop.
No way. No.
How do you?
One of the yard trash.
I don't already damn.
Ah!
Nothing on your brain here.
Ah!
Damn.
Ọ̀rẹ́ wọn ò kò èdè like this.
Fire trash. And
No.
Let Dami says giants have been erased. I think it can't be the same size. I feel like there are still traits of it the same way. I feel like it's. Oh, we never really know for sure, but I believe that it does because of evolution. The same way we have evolved in a way where we can't live as long as people lived back in the day. That is evolution.
Imagine how big a giant is. Now imagine God. He's big. Oh, this guy needs to show face.
What guy?
God.
To who?
Like, I'm blind. Not that kind of face.
He's blind.
Not that kind of face.
He
Like,
will die.
it's just
God showed
selfie.
his back to Abraham. He showed his back to Abraham. Abraham was blind for a minute. His back.
So what exactly is God's plan?
When we enter heaven, I'm supposed to see him.
him.
We'll see him
You
now.
see him now. Your eyes will open.
Like small.
Your eyes will open.
He can't. You say.
See, look. Do you know what? The human eyes can't phantom it.
Yeah, I think
Word.
can. The same way. That's why. Even thinking about physics. I think we should be interested in. I mean, I understand why it could distract, but I think we should be interested in these things because even when thinking about dimensions, if we're thinking about fourth dimensions, fifth dimensions, multiple dimensions, it's almost like I can technically say the Holy Spirit exists in a dimension that we just aren't that we can only perceive in certain ways.
Dami said it's Moses, not Abraham.
Yeah, okay. Moses. I was confused. That was like Abraham, Moses. I just know one of them.
No, I don't even know.
They say he came to Abraham in human form.
But yeah, I believe. Yeah. Do you think angels walk amongst us?
Huh?
You think angels walk amongst us?
It's possible, though. You never know. You can come across an angel.
Anything.
You come across an angel, girl, you don't know. That's why I should be doing that. I could not even every time.
If you got there.
Yeah.
Do you think UFOs exist?
What's that?
UFOs, like spaceships. Not spaceships, like alien ships. Alien ships.
At this point, yeah, nothing is impossible to me.
I think they do.
Nothing is possible.
I mean, minus people that claim to have seen them and it's video footage of it, I feel like they exist. Even in the Bible, way back to what took Elijah to heaven. Technically, that's a UFO.
Yes.
What took Elijah to heaven?
I mean, the way they described it, chariots.
You know,
but okay.
Because it talks
in So what if they were just describing it according to the extent of their knowledge?
Baba God, you gotta come and see now. Let's talk because we need answers.
What if they were explaining to the extent of their knowledge?
Sorry.
Because to them, their mode of transportation, the fastest mode of transportation that moves at high speed is chariots. They didn't have cars back in the back then. So the fastest mode of transportation was chariots. And then they're seeing something that's moving
like that
with fire.
But it's now times 2.
So you never know. Interesting stuff.
So UFO would be like that.
Because I mean, technically, that's how you remove the perception of UFOs from what we think they are. Just these things for aliens. Technically, the meaning of a UFO is unidentified flying object. So the flying object that we can identify. So technically, yeah.
They should not destroy it all. They should not do anything. Let's sit it down. We should discuss. Oh God. Because I don't know, all this war is not necessary. Just one alien enter health by take care of it.
You keep saying health.
Let me read comments before we end the first hour.
Go by
count it down for us.
Second hour, guess what we are entering?
What?
The dream world.
We went tight.